You might have heard the term call sheet before. It's a film production term, which is pretty much a daily schedule, and it's one of the most important documents on a film shoot, and it's because it has literally every ounce of information possibly needed or hopefully not needed. This could include hospitals, the closest hardware store, what time the actors and the extras have to be there separately, how long do we expect to shoot for, what's the weather going to be like. And if you're a fan of That 70s Show, well, stick around. We're actually going to be importing a script from a episode into the software so we could kind of see how it works with a legit TV production. And so I found out about StudioBinder through a couple of productions that I did for some of my previous companies that I worked for, really awesome opportunities. And I use StudioBinder. It's great because this is sort of like, to me, like the easiest way to like get one set up because they already know what information to ask. So you kind of just have to input it in. We'll show you a little bit more, but it's really valuable. Alrighty, everyone. So now what I've done is I actually found a script online from That 70s Show, an episode Freebirds, written by Ivan James. I just Googled a PDF just so we have an example. But it's helpful for you to already have like a script generated in PDF form, and I'll show you there's a lot of cool things in that we can do in StudioBinder. Right here we'll focus most of our time on call sheets, but how do we import our documents is also important. Alright, so we've updated, or I've actually uploaded a example of this script, and as we can see it's already breaking down our exterior and interior locations such as Foreman's driveway, the station wagon, the campsites, the campgrounds, the woods, the campsite, and all the other ones. So it's pretty fun. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to call sheets here, and I'm going to create a new call sheet. I'm going to name this one Freebirds, and we're going to schedule the shoot for the last day of July on the 30th because we're nice, and we have a 7 a.m. call time. And yep, day 1 of 1, all scenes. So with the scenes that we've imported for Freebirds, That 70s Show, all of the scripts have been broken down here to our shooting schedule. So we're going in numerical order from scene 1 to 7. We can see whether the location will be day or night. That's what D and N stands for. The cast is represented on the number, so we'll add that later here shortly. The location is undetermined, and those are things that we have to add manually. But as you can see, by importing your script into this applications in the correct format, it's already pulling from it. So it's doing most of the work for you. You kind of have to just plug and play here. All right, so some things that we might want to add here is a little bit more about the shooting location. So let's just say our shooting address will be at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. And so just by throwing that into the system, now everything else is sort of populated in. So we have a little bit more about the weather, the day. It's a day 1 of 1, which means we're just going to be shooting for one day. It's not a multiple day project. So the crew is definitely happy about that. Parking address, let's just say it's at Milt and Edie's Dry Cleaning in Burbank, California, not too far from there. And the nearest hospital, we can just say Providence Hospital in Burbank, California. Perfect. Then really the next part is like when we're going to actually shoot here. So Foreman's driveway, well, let's just say we'll start shooting at around 7:30. Interior station wagon, we're going to start shooting around 10. Interior station wagon, we might want to shoot around 2. And so very plug and play here, and location as well. So all of our interior scenes will film in a sound stage, and all of our exterior scenes will have to do at still in a sound stage that we've already rigged to be outdoors looking. And now the best part here is you can add specific people that are involved in this. So for talent, I would have to add the people who are going to be playing Kelso and all of the characters from That 70s Show. We could also add our extras. We can add special instructions, an advanced schedule. So let's just say if we had the call sheet all ready to go for the next day, again, this is important, roles in the production management and the assistant directing, the crew, right, who's actually going to be on set behind the camera and above the line as well. I'm going to put myself as the location manager. And so now you could see your crew slowly starts to fill up here, and I can actually choose a specific time. What time should the location manager be there? Actually, I want him to be there a little bit early because he's managing the location. So we'll have his call time be 6 o'clock. So poor Mateo, he's going to be exhausted by the time he comes on set here. But again, as you can see, this program allows you to really structure things professionally, and this is how things are done, like on real Hollywood sets. And my favorite part are reminders. So I can actually send text message, emails, confirmation, red counts. So this is super helpful. I think this is the peace of mind element that this program allows, that you're sending it to your crew members, to your cast. They can confirm. And if you were to update things in here, this is also the perks of SaaS and cloud-based software is it's always live. So if you were to change something and you need someone's call time to be earlier, it's actually going to alert those people to let them know and get a confirmation from them that they've received that message. I hope you found value from this video. I find doing call sheets like really relaxing to me for some reason. I think I love just like plugging and play, and this software makes it kind of fun to like really organize your shoot, and it really helps with the organization, and people do confirm and it makes you look good. And the more structure that you have in the pre-production and the logistics part of things, the better. It will make your productions go much smoother. It'll make you look good. You're accounting for errors, which is always inevitable. So let me know down below if there's any other videos that you'd like to see me do next, or any other topics in the filmmaking process, whether that's like production management or more behind the cameras or more editing type stuff. If you found any of these videos valuable, please hit that like, subscribe button, and share to anyone else you think might find value in these videos around filmmaking, content, and marketing.